I'm finding myself.
Chasing rainbows led me to a campsite just south of Boulder, Colorado, claiming to have all of the amenities, including hot showers. But when I got there, I was a little bit surprised. After warming up with a bougie cup of fresh coffee, I decided to get out the bike and roll into Pearl Street in Boulder, Colorado. It's like a pedestrian paradise with history and charm around every corner. Pearl Street was officially established in 1977 as one of the first pedestrian malls in the US. Today, it's like a hub for quirky shops, unique boutiques, and local artists. There is something absolutely beautifully incredible about the idea of traveling alone, taking a ride across the country and seeing something this gorgeous and having to just absorb it yourself. That evening, I rode the bike into downtown Denver to meet with an incredible friend at a quaint little restaurant called Somebody People. Once back at the bus, I got it ready to pick up a special guest that would be arriving the next day. There is nothing in life that could have prepared me for the joys of parenting. The once empty halls of my home and heart now resonated with their voices and laughter. Everything I am is because of my 3 amazing children. It's through their tender eyes that I learned true love. I cherish memories like these. It's not often you get to cook a meal over an open flame while soaking up the view. And there, in Denver, Colorado, we cultivated our friendship. We spent 3 days together. My daughter was able to witness the drawbacks to bus life as I struggled with charging our devices or finding a place to park near Denver. But she also experienced the beauty of a home on wheels. We relocated each night between destinations I wanted to explore with her. Seven Falls was the first one. Let me take you with us as we explore one of Colorado's most stunning parks, Seven Falls in Colorado Springs. This natural wonder was first discovered in the 1870s by Nathaniel Colby. Nathaniel was out looking for timber one day when instead he stumbled across this breathtaking box canyon. It boasts of 7 cascading waterfalls that drop a total of 181 feet. Today, it's a nature lover's dream. Just remember, please leave no trace. And if you can, keep a little room in your backpack or pockets just so you can pick up trash along the way. Let's keep our parks clean. After a barefoot trek through the lower falls, we refreshed with popsicles and a cool elevator ride to the scenic overlook. The 14-story elevator is built inside the mountain, making it an easy and unique way to reach the top without climbing the steep steps next to the falls. Once at the top of Eagle's Nest Viewpoint, visitors are rewarded with a breathtaking view of the series of waterfalls set against towering cliffs and lush forest. Back on ground level, we set out to hike to Inspiration Point. This required ascending the 224 stairs to the top of the falls, then continuing on another long uphill trail. But the views from the top were so worth it. Life was hard the first decade following leaving the ATI cult and my arranged marriage. I was a single mom with 3 young children, receiving no child support, and starting my life over. I was naive, extremely poor, and feeling very alone. I lost friends and family in the escape, but through those challenges, I learned the value of life. My new freedom came with a price, though, but I unceasingly receive the benefits of following my heart. My children have always been my most precious reason for living an adventurous life. When they were young and we were visiting free food stores for groceries, I looked for different but affordable ways to entertain and educate them. We would often load up the car and go to a new park for a walk, and then try out the nearby playset. I loved exploring my surroundings through their bright eyes. I was raised to believe that, as a woman, I hold lesser value. I had to remain under the umbrella of authority that my father or husband held. If a woman caused a man to have lustful thoughts, his sin was her fault. Apparel, money, friends, activities, all had to fit within the guidelines set by ATI. But it was my mission to save my children from believing that they were not worthy of the absolute best. I know that as a human, it is our privilege to experience the full spectrum of life, the highs as well as the lows. Nature is full of beautiful examples. After rain, there are rainbows and growth. After tears, there is laughter, sun after darkness, and a beautiful view from an incredibly difficult hike. The next day, we witnessed this as we were caught in a pop-up thunderstorm in the mountains. We had ridden the bike up to the trailhead, only bringing a few essentials in the backpack. Lightning was striking nearby. I hadn't packed rain gear or bear spray. I didn't know if we needed to stay in the forest or retreat to a field. Then, as the storm cleared and we emerged from the trees, a large dog came running at us, followed by 2 more. I jumped in front of my daughter. It was instinct. Our heart knows what to do, but how often do we silence it? I may have regretted not preparing for the hike, but in the moment, I did my very best with what was given to me. Part of healing is being able to look back at your past decisions and understand that you did the best you could at the time with the resources you were given. Trust me, the view becomes a lot more beautiful with this mindset.